In this video, we're gonna show you the step-by-step process to creating and setting up Facebook video ads. So stay tuned, here we go. All right, welcome back everybody, and thank you for joining me. My name is Jordan Steen, also known as Serial Entrepreneur, and at this channel we talk all about starting a marketing agency, building a brand, really just building any type of online business, which if you're interested in any of those topics, you'll wanna hit the subscribe button and the notification bell right below this video in the bottom right-hand corner, so that way you get updated with all of our future videos, free trainings, free content, free giveaways that we do every single week here at my channel. Now guys, if you aren't aware yet, video is obviously king, okay? Video is taking over every single platform because it's easier to deliver a message, it's much more engaging, it's cleaner, it's just an all-around better experience for the audiences that your businesses are trying to reach. Now, a lot of you are probably already aware of Facebook and how to run ads, and maybe you're not, which is why we wanted to create this video for you on how to set up the Facebook video ads. But if you're not looking just for video ads, maybe you're looking for lead ads, maybe you're looking for any other type of Facebook ad, or just maybe you're looking for reasons on or ways to actually make your Facebook ads work, make sure to stay tuned to this entire video because we're gonna give you tons and tons of resources on Facebook ads and what to do so that way you can have better success with your campaigns. Oh, and if you don't believe me, just make sure to stay tuned to the very end at least, and we'll give you one other training on how to actually make your Facebook ads convert. Now again, Facebook ads are a really great way to capture audience's attention, but it's also a great way to figure out how much people are interested in your content. It's a great way to actually tell a brand story or to deliver a message without even necessarily needing words to deliver that message. So let's go ahead and hop on over into Facebook Business Manager, where we actually set up all of our campaigns, and we'll show you how to set up one of these video ad campaigns and give you some pointers along the way as well. All right guys, so once you get over to business.facebook.com, all you're gonna do is hit this button right here, go down to all tools, and then select Ads Manager. Some people actually suggest uploading it from the page itself. You can definitely do that. That's really more if you're doing an on-page ad versus a ghost ad, which ghost ads obviously don't exist on the page itself. That's when you would actually want to go to the page just to upload the video, but that's really it. Other than that, you want to manage all of your ads in Ads Manager. All right. Now, the cool thing is with video views, they even made this new objective to help you get views on your video. What this objective does is targets people who are likely to actually watch 10 seconds or more of a video, since that would be the ad objective or the optimization objective we're going to select later, which we'll talk about. But just because you're trying to run a video view ad or a video ad doesn't mean that you have to run the video views objective. I just want to make that very clear. We could actually run two different ad objectives on one video if we wanted. We could run the video, and you would want to actually, you would run the video views objective to get more views on the video. People typically don't watch a video that only has four views on it, right? Or they're less likely to watch it if it only has 4 views. So you add the video views objective to kind of add that authority to that video, letting people know that yes, it's a watchable video, you will actually like it. But alternatively, you could set up a traffic ad, or you could set up a conversion ad. Say that video that you've set on Facebook, you want to actually take those people and drive them to a popular blog article, right? You're talking about a specific topic and you have a whole blog article that you've written on it. But obviously we don't want to talk about maybe a 15-20 minute conversation in a Facebook ad. So we would create a video talking about that blog article and the major points to draw people in, and then tell them to click the button below to drive them to that blog article. In that case, we would want to use the traffic objective as well. So just so you guys are aware, just because you're running a video ad doesn't mean you have to use the video views campaign. The video views campaign really just helps you get, again, more views on the video. It targets people who are likely to view the ad. So you can see, we'll just select the video views objective, you'll set up your name, and then we're going to click continue. For the ads set section, really the only important things as far as video are concerned, and you using video, you'll set up your audiences and do all of that. But after you set up your audiences, you'll need to select your placements. So you'll come in here, and here are my recommendations for Facebook placements for videos. You'll always want to do the feed. That's the best place to put video ads in, like, just period. Okay, best place to put them is in the feed. So always do that. What you'll want to consider is when to use in-stream videos, suggested videos, and you can even use this section of audience network for your videos down here. What I would recommend is if you're going to use these 5 sections, so this section, and then the audience network down here, if you're going to use those, you need to have a large and substantial ad budget. Meaning if you only have $1,000 to spend, I probably wouldn't dedicate anything to in-stream videos suggested or any of the audience network. Really, you're looking at budgets of 10K plus before you'd even start to want to look at instant articles, in-stream videos, all of these other suggestions, just because they typically get lower conversion. And they're put on, for example, the audience network isn't on Facebook's site. Facebook has partnerships with a bunch of other websites out there that they're allowed to place advertisements on, right? So that would be the audience network. And so you wouldn't necessarily want to be putting a ton of videos on other platforms necessarily unless you have that budget to cover that. Right, so that's really the only thing you'll want to know there. The next thing is going to be your optimization for ad delivery. Like I mentioned, most of you are going to use the 10-second video views, which means that they will optimize the ad to get people who are going to watch 10 seconds or more of your video at the lowest cost, meaning they're going to go and try and find people who want to watch these videos at the lowest cost, but to do that or to complete that objective, they have to watch at least 10 seconds of that video. So you could do through play too. Through play is good for if you're trying to, figure out if somebody's watching at least 15 seconds. If your video is shorter than 15 seconds, it's going to get the most completed video plays if the video is 15 seconds or shorter, right? But for longer videos, they're going to optimize it for people most likely to play at least 15 seconds. So if it's 15 seconds or less, they're just going to optimize it to get as many people watching as much of that video content as possible. If it's more than 15 seconds, they're going to get it to where people are watching at least 15 seconds of a video. Okay, most people won't use 2-second continuous video views. This is where they watch at least 2 seconds, and that counts as basically a completion of that objective, right? And you don't typically want to optimize for that type of campaign unless you're running more of a brand awareness video ad, right? If you're selecting all of these, like you're selecting in the audience network, you're selecting in-stream videos and suggestive videos, and you have that branding budget, you could use that objective then when you're trying to get actual conversion and figure out people that actually care about the ad and optimize for those people that are watching the content. You're going to want to use 10-second video views. The next thing we're going to do is move to the ad itself. So this part is super easy. You're either going to create one or use an existing post. So if you use an existing post, you need to go ahead and post it on your page, right? That's the difference between a ghost ad, which is where you create it, versus a on-page ad where you actually use an existing post. The on-page ad is one that people can see on your page. If you create the ad in Facebook Ads Manager, they're not going to be able to see it on your page. So you need to ask yourself, do we want that organic engagement? Number one, because it's going to provide organic engagement. Number two, do we want this to be an ad that we actually put out to the public that everyone can see all of the time? Because if not, then you're going to want to create a ghost ad. Once you create it, if you select to create a ghost ad, it's going to look simply like this. You're going to come in, you'll see single video right here. You'll select your page that you're going to place it on. You can do the incident experience if you want, but most people aren't going to just for a simple video ad. Basically, once they click on the ad, it's going to open up an entire page experience where they can see kind of pretty much a landing page on Facebook. So you can choose to do that or not. It's kind of up to you. For the purposes of this video, though, since we're just talking about video ads, we're just going to cover the video. So you can see we've selected a video on here and it shows up down here, right? Pretty cool. Now, all we have to do is submit all of the information in this section right here. So our text is going to be this caption right here. So whatever caption that you create needs to go up here. People like to say, oh, keep them short. It really just depends on the video. Are you giving a longer form video or is this going to be a shorter video? Not only that, but what is the actual objective of the video? Are we trying to get them just to click something, to leave a comment, or are we trying to drive them to a landing page of some kind, right? It's going to determine what you should write up here. There is no formula to writing captions, guys. It's all about finding ways to write creative stuff that's going to entice people to click. Next, if you don't want to add a button, like if you don't need them to drive them anywhere and you're just getting them to watch a video, then you don't need this website URL. But if you're trying to take them somewhere else off of Facebook, you're going to want to click add a website URL. Then you're just going to put in your website. So we'll put in my site, for example, serialentrepreneur.academy. So the display link is optional, but basically what you need to know is if you have serialentrepreneur.academy up here, I can't go down here and put Nike.com, right? So look, if I click off, it's actually not going to let me do that when I click submission, like click to submit this ad, okay? It'll actually show it right here just because it's just the display, but when I go to submit it, it's actually going to deny me of that ad. So you need to put something that's actually related to your URL that you're using, all right? That's going to be down there, boom. Your headline needs to be super enticing. You can see on mobile, there's only so many characters that you can put, so try to make your entire headline fit. Like you don't want it to do the ellipses and then continue on to where you can't read it. The only other thing I would say is just make it enticing, do some kind of question if you can, or make a bold statement, do something like that. The newsfeed description you'll want to add if you're planning on running it on desktop, which most of you are, because you'll see right below the best, or what, top 5 online business opportunities. Right there, right? Click to learn more. I can even add a call to action to help this call to action, right? So click to learn more, boom, learn more. Or click learn more to learn more. You could even do that, right? And then you can actually choose your button. Just make sure that your button actually lines up with where you're taking them. If you're taking them to a blog article, don't put shop now. That wouldn't make sense, right? But that's pretty much it. All you need to do from here is just click go. Well, after you set up your Facebook pixel and turn that on, then you're just going to click confirm. But this is our ad, guys. As you can see, it looks like on mobile, boom, looks good on mobile. Looks good on desktop. As long as the video fits, that's pretty much your biggest hurdle that you have to overcome, and that you have decent copy. Now what you could do is create several versions of this one ad using different copy and headlines, different call to actions here, different buttons maybe. Maybe try a subscribe button, something like that. But basically, guys, what you want to do is you just want to make sure that it's something that these people are going to want to click on. Your video is really what's going to do more of that than even the copy or the captions, okay? The captions and the copy will help. Using emojis is totally fine as well. But just know that this little thumbnail image is really what's going to help you do the best at your campaign. So speaking of thumbnails, if you want to do that, all you have to do is click customize video, and then you can see right here we can actually go through and select one of the images that we want to use for our thumbnail. So I could actually make that our thumbnail if I wanted. And once that's our thumbnail, boom, you can come down here, and that even looks really, really cool as well, right? So we could use that as an ad, and this right here is super enticing. It's going to get people to click just because of how cool of a view it is. That's really all you have to understand. For the videos, it's going to start playing automatically, but you want something super enticing so that way as they're scrolling through, they start to see, oh, what the heck is that? And they scroll up and then click on it, right? Or it starts automatically playing. But guys, Facebook ads are really, really great. Video ads aren't even the best way to do, or necessarily the only way, rather, to do good Facebook marketing or to perform good Facebook marketing. If you want to learn more about other types of marketing, how about check out this video up here in the top right-hand corner on Facebook lead ads. I know you're going to love that one too. The next thing I want to do is I want to ask you guys a question. Are you currently using Facebook video ads or not? Are you using video at all on Facebook? Really, those are my questions. If you are, right, yeah, I'm using Facebook ads. And if you are you seeing good results with it? If you're not using Facebook ads, also write no below. And why haven't you started using Facebook ads? I'm curious to know those answers. Make sure to leave them right below this video. So lastly, I want to go through some quick tips that you guys can use while creating your video ads. So that way you get just really a better result. Number one, show videos that don't necessarily require sound, because a lot of people keep their sound off on their phones because they're out in public. They don't want to be blasting sound out in the middle of public, right? So what you should do is consider adding some video content in there that doesn't actually require sound, or maybe it has text captions that come across the video to help with the message of the video. Number two is ensure that your videos are on autoplay. You want to engage multitasking newsfeed scrollers as fast as possible, and playing your videos automatically is the best way to do so. To be eligible for autoplay, you need to bid by cost per impression, CPM, rather than cost per click. So this is where you're doing a cost per impression bid versus cost per click. You'll see that in the settings as you're setting up the video ad. Just don't rush through the setup of the video ad. Actually read through it on each step, and you'll see where it asks you to set by impression or cost per click. Number three is going to be keep your video length short. You don't really necessarily need to have a 15-minute video every single video. Now that doesn't mean that a 15-minute video isn't going to work, but the majority of the time you're going to want to use videos that are anywhere from 15 seconds to 60 seconds long. Somewhere between there is usually a good medium, and then when you need longer form videos, you can incorporate those as well. Number four is looking at the analytics and data for your videos. If people aren't watching a video, if the average view through rate is like 4 seconds on a 30-second video, It's probably not doing a good job at the very beginning of the video expressing what you're trying to give to those people and giving the call to action to make sure that they engage or stay watching the video longer. So just make sure that you're looking at the data on your videos to determine if you should keep running that video or not. But those are my tips. That's how to set up a Facebook video ad simply and effectively. If you have any questions about setting up video ads, please make sure to leave them right below this video and we will make sure to get answers to you. Also, if you want to see more on Facebook ads and marketing, then I need you to do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. If we get 100 thumbs up, I will make sure to make more videos on Facebook ads. But if I don't see 100 thumbs up on this video, it lets me know that you guys aren't interested. So we probably will look at other types of videos later on. But that's it for today's video. Like I said in the beginning, since you stayed till the end, all you have to do is check out this video in the top right-hand corner on how to make your Facebook ads actually convert step by step. And I promise you'll get a much better result with your campaigns. It's a full-on training on how to get your ads to work better for you. But that's it for me, guys. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't already so you get updated with all of our future content, and I will see you guys on the next video. Until then, Serial Entrepreneur out. Bye, guys. Ready to start living the six-figure work wherever, be your own boss lifestyle? Well, at Serial Entrepreneur Academy, we'll teach you how to use a laptop and internet to start your own social media and digital marketing agency. Get started with our free Facebook ads training. Links in the description below, guys. See you in the course. Serial Entrepreneur out.